Hi everyone, Becky here. Okay, we're doing more vocab. Um, yeah, so HSK 739 vocab, 千句 from and 轻而易举. Right. From there to there, right? How close are we to finishing Q? Maybe I'll have a look. Just one second. Here somewhere, isn't it? 不下学 oh, okay. 七 so okay, so here 3138. And which one were we doing? We were doing 千句, 3200, 3138. Still a while. Yeah, not this video, I'm afraid. Oh well. All right, let's go through them. 千句. Okay, I don't quite know, but 千 often means leading or pulling someone into something, like with a, like maybe with a leash, but also usually figuratively, right? 句 can mean control or even curb, restrict. 敌人的火力成功的被我们的侧翼部队牵制住了. Yeah, so it's maybe it's like pinned down. Curb, restrict, impeded, pinned down. All right. All right. So successfully, yeah, the enemy's 火力 firepower successfully, I don't know, thwarted or blocked or curbed, restricted, impeded by our flank. 侧翼部队. Anything else we need to know? Not really. Let's move on. Oh, 千姿百态. Okay, so 姿态 is a word. 姿态 is a word. 千姿百态 is probably a large number of 姿态. 姿态 is a posture or a stance, or like posture in the like a political posturing in that sense, not as in 姿势 is like your physical posture, bad posture. Yeah, I don't know what this means, but it's going to be a lot of 姿态. 春天花园里的花朵千姿百态美丽极了. Okay, I don't know what this means. Come in many different shapes and forms. All right, I have to look this up. Not in the dictionary. All right. It's not in the dictionary. We'll have to have a Google. We have alternative ways of making this work. 千姿百态一举姿态或种类丰富多样. Okay, 姿态, posture, attitude, stance, but okay, the 或种类. It's like taking this, throwing it out, and replacing it with this. Species. 丰富多样. 体近词包括千态万状. Okay, 形态万千. Right. So it looks like I need to use it with species. 学科五花八门，论服饰，千姿百态. Well, there's lots of, this is clothing and that sort of thing. So it's not just species, it's types of things. 论, I don't know what the 论 means. 论肤色，黄白都有. I presume this literally just means skin color is yellow and white. Yeah, in Chinese, I don't know, people are more, more like neutral about talking about people's skin color and using things like, yeah, black, white, yellow to talk about people's skin color. And if you're here long enough, you get kind of, I don't know, accustomed to that. It's like, it's very neutral. Yeah, you go to a Western country, it's kind of like, it makes everyone very uncomfortable. Anyway, Qiao, is it qiao or qiao? I don't remember. Refers to sticking up, like a dog sticking up its tail or something like that. qiao, second tone. No. Qiao, fourth tone. This one. Qiao's this one. So there is this one as well. All right. 他刚做完手术. All right. He's had surgery. 腿还不能用力. Okay, he can't use his legs yet. 走路时总是 so what would this be? So this is 脚尖. This is the extremity. So I presume it's just tiptoes or something. Okay. 好几脚尖? I don't know. Let's look it up. All right, we'll do the second tone one first. So this one. The second tone one is okay, they've listed 4 definitions. We'll just go through them. 4 so the first one is 抬起, 举起, to raise. So 翘首, I'll put it in your dart. 翘首, one, to raise one's head. 翘首, and 翘望. 翘望. So presumably this is, well, this. Raise one's head and wang, look. But look in distance. Something like that, I guess. Okay. Definition 2. Dun, 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 dun. 木板因浊水潮湿变得歪曲不平. Okay, so it's a plank of wood that's warped by water and is so 桥, it's kind of like sticking up because of that. So 桥铃 is this example they give. 桥铃. All right. That didn't help. Ling. So this ling is like column or something like this. Or maybe it's edge. Oh, 桥棱. Oh, okay. 桥棱. Sorry, I got the tone wrong there. No, pronunciation wrong there. 桥棱. All right, warp bend. So this is used in maths. Is the edge, like of like a polyhedron has edges, like a cube has edges. All right. Okay. Definition 3. 鸟尾的长羽. So it is a noun referring to the long feathers of a bird, of a bird's tail. 喜鹊, 窈窕, 阵雨, 窈窕阵雨, 窈窕阵雨. 摇动的, 窈窕, 震动. 震撼, which 震? Sorry, one second. I'll just have to find it the old-fashioned way. 震, huh? 震, and, one second. This is what's in the dictionary. 窈窕阵雨. So, shake your tail feather? That was a bit of a song when I was young. Shake your tail feather. I forget. All right. 窈窕阵雨. Okay, maybe there are alternatives. All right. 窈窕. So maybe 窈窕by itself. 窈窕. Yeah, 窈窕. Let's click that. So this is wag your tail or something, is it? 摇摇. Tail wag. 摇摇是晋江文学城的签约网络小说作家. Oh, it's the name of an author. All right. So his pen name is Tail Wag. All right. All right. That was the second. Oh, number 4. We didn't do number 4. Is 杰出的人才. Okay, so 乔才. 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 No, 材料的材. 乔才. outstandingly talented person. Okay, that's what it says in the dictionary too. And 清楚的楚, 好楚. That's also what it says in the dictionary. All right. Houqi. This one is in the dictionary. It's not, what is, I don't know. It's, what's the relevance of 乔 here? I'm not sure. I don't know, but it's that. 乔起, 翘首点足. 点足 is to stand on tippy toes. So you're raising head, standing on tippy toes. 形容盼望殷切. Oh, okay. So you're like, oh, really excited about something happening. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. Don't know why there's a chi in there, but anyway. Yeah, that's it for second tone. Now there's fourth tone we also need to do. 翘. Okay. 翘尾巴. Okay, 翘尾巴, fourth tone. 翘尾巴, fourth tone. Be cocky. I thought it literally meant wag your tail. Okay, 翘. There's only one meaning. It's a verb. 一头向上扬起. So, I don't know. Raise up. 板翘起来. Okay, so the plank like warped upwards. 翘尾巴. Okay, 比喻骄傲自大. 自以为了不起. 自以为了不起. So you consider yourself 了不起. 了不起 is like excellent or something like this. 了不起. 了不起. Extraordinary. All right. So what's the tone for, like, if I want to say a dog, it's 翘. So it's not so much, yeah, not so much wagging the tail, but raising the tail, right? 翘起. Let's do 翘起. What's this one? Will you stop putting rude words on the screen? How do I get rid of that? 翘起. All right. 翘起. Stick up. So if I want 翘起, 翘起尾巴, so you stick up your tail, I should use fourth tone. 翘起. Okay, 翘起尾巴. 他的嘴唇因恶意的生力而翘起. His lips were curled upwards with malicious triumph. That's what it says. 翘起鼻子. 翘起鼻子. All right. I'm going to act them all out. All right. So 翘, fourth tone. Yeah, I don't think it has this meaning. This is the... Thanks. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It did that automatically. And because I only just started the video, I didn't turn off the sound. Yeah, this is rooster. That definition. All right. All right. 翘, fourth tone. So 翘起, can you 翘起耳朵? 翘起耳朵? So put up your ears? Maybe not. So what would it be? What would be prop up your ears? Like a rabbit. Oh, it's 竖起耳朵, isn't it? 竖起耳朵. Let me see if I can get this right. This one. 竖起耳朵. Yeah, this one. 竖起耳朵. This is the put your ears up and you 翘起尾巴. No, 尾巴. 翘起尾巴. All right. Can you 竖起尾巴? Maybe you can 竖起尾巴. Kind of. Oh, you can if you're a bird, right? 鹿群突然竖起的尾巴. Oh, no, you can do it if you're a deer as well. All right. All right, let's reset. Okay, this one, this is the word for like pry in the sense, I think it's also the word for crowbar. It's a word for crowbar, and it's the word for the action that a crowbar uses. It's like, I don't know if is it fourth tone? Qiao, something like that. What? Sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. Qiao, fourth tone. Pry open. Is it not also the instrument? Fourth tone. 小偷试图用螺丝刀，螺丝刀 is a screwdriver. 撬开窗户. So prying open the window with a screwdriver. 但被巡逻的保安发现了, but was discovered by the 保安 is security guards on patrol. Okay, 撬. 1 second. No, the dictionary only has the verb version of that. So what is crowbar? 撬棍. All right. So pry stick, right? Prying stick. Your prying stick is a crowbar. All right. 撬棍. Yeah. So 撬门. Whoops. Not. Oh, I just noticed. So there's this one. 敲门. Dung 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 dung. Knock. This one. 敲门. Oh no, this is also 敲门. This is a knack of doing something, right? And this one is pronounced the same, but this is to pry open a door. 敲门. Interesting. Okay. The dictionary. Oops, didn't mean to push that. 撬石头. Pry open a stone. All right. Maybe it's pry loose a stone. All right. All right, I'll put it in Google image search because it's a lot easier to remember that the word qiao refers to prying if you see crowbars. Like that's what they do, right? That's their thing. Other than like in movies where you dong people on the noggin. Okay. There's one other I want to. Yeah, actually, there is one other. There is another qiao. Sorry, it's kind of looks similar, and I don't want you to get confused. And by you, I mean me. Sledge or sled. 学敲. Yeah, so it's a different character. So if we zoom in, so we got shou, shou, mao, mao, and this one is a sled, like sled dog sled. It's mu, mao, mao, mu, mao, shou, mao, right? So you use your hand to pry things open, but a sled is made of wood. I guess that's the logic. So if we put this in here, we should see sleds, this sort of thing. Right. Oh, they're having fun. 泥鳅, mud sled. All right. Oh, toboggan is it? Oh, 冰橇. All right, 冰橇. 水橇. Oh, I didn't know. It's like a water sled. 冰橇. So, yeah. 雪橇. 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 All right. That is not Chinese, that's luge, not luge, luge. Yeah. All right. So don't get those two characters confused, but I mean, this is not like not all that rare, right? So you do need to know this word, but very easy to get the qiao or qiao gun and 学敲 mixed up. Anyway, where were we? Okay. 敲脆. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah. There's only one definition. So the character qiao. Oh, I'm mispronouncing it. The character qiao. The character qiao. So here it's pronounced qiao cui. Qiao cui. The character qiao only has this one definition. Hold on. I don't know. It's described as 憔悴 that this character is just the character in this word. 形容面色不好，恍若有病态. All right. So 憔 is kind of fragile or weak. And the other one is di. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce this. Yaoling, is it? Yaoling. 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 Withered. Huwei. Withered. All right. So the qiao has meanings of, yeah, this is kind of what the dictionary looks like. It's kind of confusing. Old variant of qiao. All right, this is what the dictionary says, used in qiao cui. It does seem to have meaning, but yeah, it means withered and sort of weak kind of thing. Haggard. Yeah. Qiao cui. What does qiao cui mean? Oh, no, that's the definition of qiao cui. Ah, okay. So the dictionary is saying qiao is the character in this word, and that's it. And every meaning, like, it's just shared, right? The meanings are shared. Wait, is like fragile or something, right? No. Oh, there's another cui, isn't there? Not this cui. Cui ro. That's cui. This can mean fragile. This is a different one. All right, let's look this mysterious cui up in the dictionary. Right, cui is in the dictionary. Youshang is the first definition. Youshang. Stress. Okay, and the whole is the example. 1 second. Oh, wait. Sorry, it's really hard to find a character. Well, that's the example in the dictionary. Oh, cui. The next one is shui ro. So weak, which is what I said it meant, and then I corrected myself. 衰弱，精神不振，精神不振。It's like yeah, lacking in vitality. That's a good translation. Okay, and what does this have to do with 憔悴? So 憔悴, withered. So the 翠 is kind of weak, right? I don't know. 憔悴. Let's put it in Google image search. It'll probably give us things that look withered. Okay, so that's what happens if the Mona Lisa looks withered. Oh, she looks very 憔悴. Oh, very 憔悴. I don't know, like 憔悴, right? 双凹陷. Okay, so 颊 is cheeks, so sunken cheeks looks withered. All right. I don't know, this is just what people look like. She looks a little 憔悴. What is this? 玻尿酸. That. All right. 憔悴. All right. I don't think they look all that haggard. Anyway, that's what it means. All right, next is 巧合. I don't know why it's those characters, but 巧合. I guess 合 makes sense because it's. Oh, okay. The full word means coincidence, right? Or that sort of thing. 合, I guess, makes sense because it's consistent. But what does the 巧 mean? I guess it's something like this. I don't know. Opportunity. Oh, there's also coincidence in 巧. All right. 巧合. So noun, adjective, verb. Really? All right. 我们俩穿了一模一样的衣服，在大街上相遇，真是个巧合. So this is a noun. It's a big coincidence that we happen to be wearing the same clothes. 巧合. Not much more to say about that, really. 巧合，不是巧合，寻常的巧合，an ordinary 寻常 is ordinary. An odd coincidence. Bad translation. 纯属巧合 purely out of coincidence 是巧合。生活中巧合很多。Yeah, most of the time it's a noun, isn't it? Anyway, so this was 窍门, was it? Fourth tone? 窍门. And we said it was a knack of doing something. 做这个菜有个小窍门，就是出锅前加一点醋。Yeah, so 小窍门. Yeah, this isn't so much like skills and techniques you have learnt over the years. It's more just like there's a kind of knack, and if you know the knack of how to do something, you can do it. 窍门. Yeah. Yeah, the dictionary defines it thusly. 能解决问题的好方法. Yeah, so it's kind of you have a specific problem, and this is a good method for solving that specific problem. Yeah, so such as opening a jar or, I don't know, getting cobwebs out of the corner of the room or something like this. 做什么事只要找到窍门就好办了. Yeah. Yeah. 窍门. 敲架. I don't know this. 敲 is 敲. Yeah, we saw is swindling or cheating. What we saw, what was it? 欺诈, wasn't it? Fraud. 敲架. 有人打电话敲诈他. Okay. So presumably it's swindle or cheating him. 声称掌握了他不实的把柄. No, this is more like extort or blackmail. 敲诈, extort, rip off, blackmail. Yeah. So 把柄. So both 把 and 柄 mean handle, right? So 门把 is a handle on a door, and 剑柄 is the handle on a sword. So the different types of handles get different names, etc., etc. Yeah, 伞柄, like the handle on an umbrella is a 柄, and the handle on a door is 把. Now, they represent like they're figuratively used to represent ways of manipulating people. So you can use the handle to manipulate an object, but you can use barbing to manipulate a person. So it's some kind of inside information about a person. Maybe it means you can manipulate them. Barbing. Yeah. Yeah, literally this, but almost always, if not always, this. Okay. So 敲架. So 敲架is okay, extort. Blackmail. Blackmail might be a better one. Blackmail. All right. So it's neither black nor mail in Chinese. It is knock fraud. Why is it knock fraud? No. Overcharge? To rip someone off. Fraud. Cheat. Yeah, they both kind of pertain to cheating. All right, the dictionary says 用威胁 threats, 欺骗 scams 手段诈骗财物. All right, so you're swindling 财物, so money or goods or something like this. All right, gives two synonyms. Let me see if I can get this. Is it 讹诈? 讹诈. Yeah, sorry, I don't know this word very well. 讹诈. 讹诈. extort, blackmail, defraud, 讹诈. So it's the same 诈 here. And 勒索 I know. So this is blackmail. Okay, 勒索, 讨价. What's this? 胁迫. But that's not necessarily illegal. So these ones are definitely illegal. And 勒索 is also illegal. Yeah. All right. All right. So there's some barbing. And he's getting blackmailed because of the barbing. Where did the barbing go? Oh, yeah. 讨价. All right. 恰巧. Yeah, 恰巧. So we got the same 巧 as over here. 恰 is often used when something is precisely correct. So 恰巧 it's sort of like a precise coincidence. They happen to be perfectly fit together or something like this. 我正好找你，恰巧你就打电话来了。Yeah, I was just about to go and find you, but by coincidence, by like perfect coincidence, you're just like, well, you gave me a call. Yeah, 恰巧. Yeah, yeah, very precise coincidence. Okay, so the dictionary gives it an adverb, says adverb, 凑巧. I don't know this word. That's the definition. 凑巧. All right. So maybe 恰巧 is emphasizing more this fortunate or something like this. 凑巧. 恰巧. Oh? Ah. 恰好. It says 恰好is a synonym. So lucky coincidence. So 恰巧. So it's by chance, but it's a positive version of chance, right? Yeah. All right, so there's a greater emphasis on it being a good thing that happens by chance, not something bad. Okay, what's their example? 恰巧你在家，否则就白跑一趟. Okay, so fortunately or by chance you happen to be at home, otherwise I would have wasted a whole trip. All right. 恰如其分. 恰如其分. So 恰 is like precisely like 其分. Oh, 恰如其分. Sorry, I mispronounced that. 恰如其分. 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 他对这个问题的批评恰如其分. I think it's like spot on or something like this. 没有过分也没有留情. Yeah, so 恰 so precise like it's been score. I don't know. 恰如其分. Like maybe it's grade, like or level. So it precisely matches its level or something like this. Yeah, apt, just right. 恰如其分. Yeah, so kind of like 恰好 we saw before. Maybe no. Yeah, 恰 by itself is this. So it's kind of like 恰如其分. It's like a very strong 恰. 恰如其分. All right, 恰如其分. What's the dictionary say? 觉说话办事十分恰当. Extremely appropriate. So this is when you're speaking or doing something. Like it couldn't be more appropriate. 正好达到合适的限度. You've reached the perfect 限度 limit. So not just within range. It's spot on, not too much, not too little, absolutely perfect. All right. Okay. 洽谈. Yeah, so this is a different character. This one pertains to like negotiating. 洽谈. Not this one, but it's pronounced the same. To discuss. 双方代表在会议室就合作示意 洽谈了2个小时. Okay, so to discuss, but I think it's only formal discussions. Actually, let's put it in here. Yeah, this is what I envisage with 洽谈. I'm not envisaging people just chillax and going, did you watch the last episode of The Boys? And, you know, 洽谈. Let's see what the dictionary says. 洽谈. Okay, 洽谈. Okay, 接探商. No, 接洽商谈. Sorry. 接洽商谈. 接洽. Sorry. 接探. No. 接洽商. This one. 接洽. So discuss a matter with someone, blah, blah, blah. Okay, 商谈. Yeah, it does sound formal to me. And their example is 洽谈. Yeah, business. I think it's going to be business. Oh, 洽谈. Oh, 洽谈业务. Yeah, discuss business. I think it's almost always going to be business, right? Yeah, companies, there's like major negotiations. I think that's fairly given. It's a bit formal, I think. All right, 起步. Well, maybe you can guess what it means, but 起 meaning to start or initiate. 步 is, well, 步行, walking, or in this case, it's figurative. It's like footsteps. So it could mean two things. It could be a verb meaning to start or begin, but it could also mean the initial steps. I'm not 100% sure. 这个项目刚起步, that's a verb meaning it's initiated. It's like it's taking its first steps, this program. You would expect it to be imperfect in multiple ways, need lots of debugging, but sometimes the first steps are the hardest. 还需要大家的共同努力. Oh, it's both. It's both the verb and the noun. Okay. 器材. I don't know. Is it just apparatus and materials? 学校新购置的一批体育器材 so sporting equipment. 包括篮球和乒乓球桌. So 篮球 can mean both the sport. 你喜欢打篮球吗? The sport is play basketball. It can also mean the basketball, right? the physical ball, right? So it's the same word for the ball and the sport. Yeah, we have articles in English, so it's a basketball and basketball. They're different. All right, anyway, 器材, equipment material. Okay, so equipment material and sporting equipment. All right, 起草. Yeah, I don't know why it's 草, but 起草. This is like a first draft or maybe that's just fine as is. 律师正在为原告起草. Oh no, it's drafting. If first draft was a verb, then this would be it. Coming up with an initial draft of 一份正式的起诉书. Yeah, okay, lawsuit document, I don't know. Indictment, all right. To make up a draft. Okay, so it's a verb. But most of the time, actually, can you say the noun version would be 草稿, would it? Yeah, the noun version is 草稿. Yeah, I had to think 草稿. Yeah, okay, so 草 is grass. Okay, so it has a meaning that means draft. Okay, so 起草 and 草稿. All right. 起床. Yeah, so this T is kind of like start or initiate. 程 represents a journey. So 启程 is like you set off on your journey, a verb. 我们计划明天一早启程去西藏旅行. Alright, so we plan tomorrow very early in the morning to set off on our travel to Tibet. 启程. Alright. 启程. My understanding is this is just the same as this. 启程, they're pronounced the same, right? But let's read it. Oh, 同义词. All right. The AI thinks it's the same as well. It even says it's not synonym. It's like synonyms are similar in meaning. These are identical in meaning. Yeah. 用法类似。代表团于昨日启程返回北京. Set out leave. Yeah, so they are the same. As far as I can tell. Yeah, the dictionary says they're the same. And the dictionary says, okay, it emphasizes that cheng, it's a journey and it's going to be a long journey. So this is not you're going to work or something like this. You might use 动身. So to go to work, something like this. 动身, maybe. Probably some other. No, that's also a distant place. Maybe just 出发, set off. Yes, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, it emphasizes it's a long journey as well. So you're setting off, but on a long journey. Maybe you're going to discover India or something. 启程. Okay, 祈祷. I'll just put it in here. This is a religious thing. 祈祷. Yeah, so is this the Christian prayer or does it extend to other religions? Is this only for Christians? Right, Christians? What's the word for Muslim? I guess and Jews. I don't know. And other religions? 祈祷. Yeah, 做礼拜. Sing this, 做礼拜. Worship, to pray. Okay, so yeah, Muslims should use 做礼拜. 祈祷. Oh, this is generic, isn't it? But 做礼拜 is for, okay, better for Muslims. Okay. Muslim 每天要做5次礼拜. Oh, 做5次礼拜. So pray 5 times a day. 祈祷. For Jews, nothing specific. 犹太教徒在安息日 on the Sabbath. Okay, so that's the Chinese word for Sabbath. Okay, 安息日会去会堂. That's not specific to religion, is it? 祈祷. Okay, 祈祷 for Jews. Muslim. Okay, Muslim 做礼拜. Christian 祷告. What is 祷告? Wow, all right. I don't know enough about religion to be able to split these apart. Okay, so 祷告. How does this one work? 祷告. 这个人低声感恩祷告. So lowered his voice and prayed in gratitude. Something like this. 他们祷告应验了. What is 应验? Oh, 应验 were answered. 应验. Ah. So usually when something's answered, it's 答应, but that's more of a human thing, isn't it? When your prayers are answered, yeah, 应验, fulfilled. But there's a word 实现, realized. Anyway, are there any other words for prayer I should know? So things like different religions can trip you up. 祷告. Okay, we did 祷告. 祈祷. Okay, 祈祷祷告. 祈祷 more universal. Okay. 念佛. Okay, so 念佛, so 念 is like read. Chant the name of Buddha. 念佛. 老奶奶每天早晨都在佛堂念佛. So chanting Buddha. All right. Yeah, sometimes I see Buddhists walking around speaking to themselves. I presume that's what they're doing. 念佛. I don't know much about that. 诵经, song would be reciting. 经, this is a specific Buddhist scripture, is it? 诵经, the sutras. All right. 诵经, 僧人们在寺庙里诵经,祈福. What is, that's another pray, isn't it? 祈福. Okay, pray for blessings. 祈福. 拜拜. Really? Apparently, yes. That's a Taiwanese thing. All right. Okay. 初一十五妈妈都会去庙里拜拜. Okay, so 拜拜. Maybe this is a Taiwanese word. I don't know. I've never seen it before. To pay one's actually, can we? Usually it's bye bye, like goodbye, right? Yeah. I feel like it's first tone, not second tone, or maybe just neutral. Oh, okay. Is this bye bye? Taiwan bye bye. I've seen this behavior in China. I mean, when I've gone to temples and things, I've definitely seen this, but however, I mean, it's not like I went and asked them where they're from, etc. All right. Okay, 做礼拜 for Muslims. Pretend religious. Right. All right, little complicated. I probably am going to forget all that, but it's a lot easier to remember it if you've taken the first step. 祈祷. 祈祷. 妈妈每天晚上都会祈祷家人平安健康. So mother, no, 奶奶. Sorry, I said, I don't know if I said 奶奶. 奶奶, grandmother, or mother's mother. 奶奶每天晚上, so every night, prays for the family's safety and health. Okay. 启迪, yeah, I got nothing. 这本书给了我很多关于人生的启迪. Sounds like inspiration or enlightenment or something in that ballpark. Enlightenment, 启迪, inferred from context. All right, the dictionary says the following, and I quote, 开导, 启发, 引导. That's sort of enlightenment, but kind of like guidance even. 启迪后人, what does 启迪后人 mean? 启迪后人. Inspire future generations. Oh, this is subsequent generation. 后人. All right. So 前辈, predecessor. 后人 is subsequent generation. All right. What was this one? 聚会. 启迪聚会. Is it? Oh? 我们希望通过教育能启迪聚会. Is this some like gain enlightenment? 它可以陶冶营造启迪智慧. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is like attain enlightenment or something. Enlightenment of wisdom. All right. Anyway, let us make a note that it exists, but I don't think it's that very common. The D character I see in the word Audi, the car brand. That's where I usually see it. Audi. All right. Yeah. yeah, this is just a single character version of 而且, right? 你且在这里，等一会儿，我去问问经理的意见。哦，this is 暂且的短期，no 暂且 temporarily or momentarily. All right, I didn't know that usage. Seems like it's one of these grammar things. Yeah, all right, I gotta look it up. One moment. All right, let's go through 且. 且, it has 5 meanings. The 5th one's the surname, so we'll get rid of that. 4 meanings. Meaning 1, 书面语连词. So 连词 is a conjunction. 表示记你层. Okay. So their example is 纪元且长. 纪元且长. I'll import it. Give me a moment. Okay, so it's functioning like 又 here. So normally I would put 又 here. 纪元又长. So apparently you can put 且 here, but this is 书面语, which means, I mean, it's fine to use 书面语. It's just that you need to maintain consistency of tone in your output. You also don't get much say in what you get as input, and so you need to know these things exist. Okay, number 1. Number 2. Okay, so number 2 is an adverb, 副词, an adverb, meaning temporarily. 暂且姑且. So you can use 且 by itself to mean temporarily. Now, all right, 你且等等. Wow, they're all fourth tone, all third tone. 你且等等. Apparently this is a thing. Is it in the thing existence? I guess we're going to find out. 你且等着看. Temporarily. 你且看他. For the time being, all right. Apparently it's a thing. It's very thangy. 且慢. What is 且慢? 且慢. Wait a moment. 且慢. Oh, I had no idea this is. All right, it's a thing. All right, you really have to kind of dig quite deeply to find these things, though. All right, next is number 3. Also 书面语. This is 连词, so another conjunction. 尚且与望呼应. Okay, so oh yeah, this really is 君且. Is it going to fill it in for me? 君且如此. 望他人So it's not just 书面语, it's like classical Chinese. All right, so 且 here is 尚且, right? So if a gentleman is like this, a gentleman has to be like this. What about ordinary people, etc., etc.? Yeah, so obviously this is just single character version of 尚且何况, right? 尚且何况, this grammar structure. So you can reduce 尚且 to 且 and 何况 to 况. But all right, don't do that. But other people can do it and get away with it. Number 4, 方言, dialect. An adverb meaning 表示经久. Okay, so it's expressing 经久. What is 经久? A long period of time has passed. If I'm not mistaken, prolonged, long-lasting. Okay, not exactly what I meant. What I expected. 这件衣服经久穿呢? Yeah, so it can be worn a long time. That counts as 方言, and I don't want to study 方言, but anyway, okay, so we got 且慢, We saw 前慢, wait a moment. The other one is 且说. So what's this? 且说而且或并且. No, I get to give that to the ally. Sometimes it's useful to ask like ultra vague questions to the AI, because if you ask very narrow questions, it might, and very precise questions, it might give you like a very precise answer, which is kind of good. But if you don't know what you're looking for, then you just ask a very vague question and it'll say, give you all sorts of useful information. Maybe. Maybe. All right. Okay. So now let us speak of 且说. As for me, yeah, it's not really thus, is it? Actually, I've got a dictionary here, don't I? I could look it up in my Funkin' Wagnall. 且说姑且先说是章回小说中一篇或一个段落开始的习惯用语. Okay, so the 姑且先说. So you're using it in a kind of essay style writing. 别说, let us, for the time being, say this or something like this. So yeah, now let us speak of this. Wow, this is really interesting. This has not come up in my study. I'm not sure. I never studied the HSK grammar as a separate entity. I study word-specific grammar. It's just part of knowing what words mean. I guess I did study some grammar during the HSK textbook. So okay, 且说唐僧师徒四人离开长安，一路向西而行. All right, so it's like I'm changing the topic to this. But why is it 且? Meanwhile. Is this why Chinese people like using meanwhile? No, probably not. You get that in when Chinese people write in English, they use meanwhile a lot. When it's meanwhile in English, it's like 与此同时, right? 也说那曹操败走华容道. Okay. 正值天寒地冻. What is 正值? Just at the time. Okay. Wow. Okay, so clearly this is almost disastrously bad, right? 别说. We might have to actually go into this in detail. 别说这件奇事传到京城. Okay. Okay, 百姓无不称奇. Okay, so none do not call it miraculous. 无不. Yeah, so this is a double negative. It implies the lack of exception. Yeah, 称奇. So call it miraculous. Presumably this is a 成语. Wow. 且说宝玉回到房中. Oh, this is from, is it 红楼梦, is it? 宝玉只见黛玉. I forget. Is it 红楼梦? 早已等候多时. Hang on, where do we get 且? 这说起. 上回书说到武松打虎. Is this a 成语? 武松? This is 水浒传. 打虎. Oh, I know this one. Vaguely. I know it exists. 别说这日他来到阳谷县. Now let us speak of the day he arrived. All right. Okay, so I usually use this one, you, if I want to change topics. As for, yeah, I usually use this when I want to change topics. 至于他的工作，嘿，他对此十分微密 mysterious, secretive, 诡秘诡秘. Okay. 至于 that's what I usually use when I want to change topics. 至于 blah blah blah. All right. 略说，单说，再说。So maybe modern Chinese, you won't use it. Oh, all right. Then do I care? 话说，话说回来，话说 it is said. Oh, is this 解说 used in like classical literature in particular? Historical C drama. All right. All right. So it's like I'm changing the topic. That's it. That's everything in the dictionary about 解. So I guess what we needed to learn is that 解 by itself can function as an adverb to mean temporarily. 姑且暂且. 姑且暂且. All right. 锲而不舍. 锲而不舍. This is, I forget this. Something I've no 锲而不舍. What is it? 锲而不舍. Chip away at something, persevering and sure, not giving up. 锲而不舍. Yeah, I studied this before. 他锲而不舍地研究了10年，终于攻克了这个难题。Okay, conquered the problem, the difficult problem. 锲而不舍. All right, it's in the dictionary. What does the dictionary say? 不断的, we have a problem. There is a character I do not recognize. It's 金字旁 and 如. Okay, give me 1 second. The character is... No, all right, I'll pause. All right, so the definition is 不断的镂刻 engraving. Have engrave, 镂刻. Actually, let's put it in Google image search. 镂刻. Okay, so 镂刻 is like this. It's quite intricate, isn't it? 镂刻. Wow. 镂刻. All right. So 不断的镂刻比喻坚持不懈，坚持不懈。So 坚持不懈 is another 成语. It means persevere and don't kind of give up. 坚持不懈，坚持不懈，懈，untiring， 坚持不懈，也坚持不懈。Okay. Okay. 锲而不舍，锲而不舍，锲而不舍，金石可漏路 what was it? 漏可 so 金石可 apparently it's like a line of poetry. So 金石. So 金 is gold, but here, okay, metal and stone. So 金 is also the character in 金属. One, metal. So metal and stone is able to be low, fourth tone, engraved, carved. All right, but you have to persevere. Yeah. Okay. Here, 锲而不舍, sure. Third tone, sure, right? 锲而不舍. Abandon. So you chisel and don't give up. And metal and stone can be engraved. Okay. 锲而不舍. 金石可镂，金石可镂。 all right. I guess this is 切除. So 切 first tone means cut with a knife. 切菜. So 切除 would be cut away. To remove something, I don't know, like something you don't want. 切除, excise. Yeah, that's the medical one. 切除. So if you're a surgeon, you might excise a tumor, right? Excise meaning to use a scalpel and cut out it. Oh yeah, cut out a tumor. It's not a tumor. All right. 医生成功的为患者切除了体内的良性肿瘤. Okay, so 良性 is benign. So this is a benign tumor. Malignant is 恶性. 恶性. And 肿瘤 is a tumor. Malignant tumor. I believe malignant tumor is basically the definition of cancer, right? I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a medical doctor, but I understand that's the definition. If it's a benign tumor, it's like it's a growth or something. Right? Anyway, that's my understanding. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Okay. 切磋. 切磋. Is it first tone, second tone? I don't know. Well, it's a fairly rare character. I see it in 磋商 mostly, negotiate. It's a formal word for negotiate, used again in business. 两位棋友经常聚在一起切磋棋艺. So this is less formal. 切磋, compare notes. Interesting. I don't know this word. 切磋. All right, the dictionary has this word. 比喻, 互相研究探讨, 取长补短. All right, so you're mutually exploring a topic, and do you know the 成语 what was it? 取长补短. Because there's two of you, so you've got your 长处 and 短处, and there's two of you. So if I'm not good at something, they're good at something, they're good at it, and if they're not good at something, I'm good at it, etc., etc. 取长补短, right? Okay, so that's the image we're meant to get. 切磋技艺. So exchange art skills. It's like sort of exchanging ideas, okay, in pertaining to art. No, 技艺. Oh, maybe it's broader than art. Yeah. And 琢磨. 琢磨. 切磋琢磨. Is it not 琢磨? No, the dictionary says 琢磨. This one. 切磋琢磨. 古代把加工骨器叫切. Oh, okay. So 切 used to be the name of a bone implement. So what if we put this in here? 骨器. Sorry. This one. Ah. So this is a 切, is it? 手动式. 排骨. Oh. No, I don't think this is. Anyway. 加工象牙叫搓. You get that? The 搓 is like machined ivory, but where before machines existed. 古代把加工骨器叫搓. So bone tools, machined bone tools, 切 and machine ivory is 搓. 加工玉器叫琢，加工石头叫磨。All right. So there was 4 of them. 切磋琢磨. Okay, so all of those are nouns mushed together, but they're not used like that nowadays. So the first one, sorry, 切 was bone tools, 磋 was ivory tools, 琢 was jade tools, and 磨 was stone tools. Okay, 比喻相互研究探讨探讨取长补短. Okay, same thing, but okay, that's the origin of those characters. And 切磋, all right. So 磋 this bones, horns, ivory, etc. Tools. All right. Anyway, that's a word. 切割, I presume it just means cut. 工人用机关切割激光切割机把钢板切成需要的形状. Okay, so laser cutting device. 切割机. So use lasers. Because that's how lasers work. Lasers. And they cut the metal with lasers. Tractor beam. All right. 切换. I don't know. 在演讲时，从容的切换了下一张幻灯片. What? Okay, what is 幻灯片? Slide. Really? Okay, so this will be switched to the next one. Yeah, okay, so switched to the next slide. He unhurriedly switched to the next slide. 切 is first tone. All right, 切换, not in the dictionary. That's a bit of an issue, isn't it? 1 second. Yeah, not in the dictionary. 切换. So this is switch to something else. Yes, switch to 切换. Switch to TV. Okay, switch to 切换. 切换到新桌面上. Oh, this is on the computer. So a new desktop environment or something like this. All right, so it seems to work well for like displays, and you remove something and switch it to the next one, and that's 切换. 切换. Whoa. 切记, I don't know. Presumably this is like 牢记 or something. 出门切记. No, this is like don't forget, like maybe. 要关掉电源和煤气. Yeah, don't forget. 切记. Okay, 切记. All right. Remember, 切记. There is a 切记 in the dictionary, but it's not that 切记. I don't think I care enough. Anyway, remember at all costs. Okay. I don't think it's that hard to remember. That's the one that's in the dictionary. It's pronounced the same. 切记, 切记. So 忌 is 忌讳. 务必防止不要发生. Talk about taboo. Okay, 切记蛮干. What is 切记蛮干? 切记蛮干. What's this one? 蛮干. 蛮干, accurate. 切记. Nothing to do with taboo though. 切记, inch 因什么废食 wasting food 切记 I don't know, let's just whatever examples come up 切记无知 so yeah, avoid ignorance at all costs something like this 切记冲动购买 yeah, I don't think really there is the taboo anyway 切记窃取窃取 I forget is this like plunder or something 黑客试图窃取用户的银行账户信息like pilfer or nick 窃取 in the dictionary it says 以不合理的手段取得 obtained by unreasonable methods 窃取职位 okay so you kind of just yeah acquiring something inappropriately all right 窃取 oh come on 窃仙 what is 窃仙 I'm not. I don't want to guess because my guess will be wildly wrong. Okay. 切仙 two definitions in the dictionary. First one, 与自己有密切关系的切身利益. Okay, so it's closely related to the self. 切身利益, this one. Vital interests. All right. All right, and 切仙 the second definition 亲身 okay so 亲身 is personally experienced 亲身体会 will do so personal experience yeah 切身体会 okay so this is the same as 亲身 that's all right 只有生过重病的人才能对健康的宝贵有切身体会 Okay, yeah, so if you've suffered a major illness, you'll understand the value of bodily health. All right. Oh, no. Oh, 惬意, is it? 惬意. Oh, I don't remember. Is it 切 second tone? 惬意, no, 惬意. Yeah, self-satisfied. Yeah, or just satisfied, please continue. 周末下午，他泡了一杯茶，躺在沙发上看书，感到十分惬意。All right, 惬意. Yeah, okay, so it's not a negative word. It's, I don't know, chill, contented, feeling pretty reasonable about things. Yeah. You're not overjoyed, but you're also kind of fine with the way things are. Okay, how are we going? Wow, we're only halfway. How long is the video? All right, I'm gonna have a rest. I'm a little tired. Right, are we still there? We're going all right. What were we doing? 气愤 furious is a good one. 看到有人欺负小动物非常气愤 so he's very furious, very angry. Is there anything else we need to know? Not really. 气愤 the dictionary just says 生气愤恨这是令人气愤 make people angry. I guess it's a stative verb or something like this. Anyway, 起伏 yeah, so 起伏 is the rise and fall. Usually it's 起伏不定 yeah. 股市行情 what is 心情行情股市行情波动很大行情 I know this one. 价格起伏不定 yeah, so it rises and falls like all the time, not steady. 起伏不定 all right. 欺负 okay, so we saw 欺 in 欺诈欺骗 probably other ones meaning to trick deceive that's the thing 欺负 is kind of bully 哥哥从小就受欺负 哦，就爱欺负妹妹，抢她的零食，stealing her junk food. Um, right? Fighting over junk food. 欺负 yeah. So 欺负 is bully, like 欺负弱小, bully the weak, etc., etc. That's all right. Yeah. Yeah, so we talked about 乞讨, 乞求. This is 乞丐. This is the person who is a beggar. 一位好心的老人把手中的包子分给了路边的乞丐。Okay, 包子 is a steamed bun, right? It's like, here you go, have a steamed bun. All right. 提官, this one I do not know. Yeah. So obviously, okay, 奇 is like 奇特,奇妙的那个奇. Like strange, but also it can be in a positive way as well. Guan refers to observing things. Okay, so 奇观, spectacle, impressive sight. In the dictionary, it says, 雄伟美丽而又少见的景象. Yeah, so it is a noun, it is a sight, and it is a rare and impressive sight. 出奇而少见的事情, or event. Okay. 天下奇观, 天下奇观, 今古奇观. 日出时, so this is sunrise. 日出时分的黄山, 黄山云海堪称人间奇观. Okay, so that was a little complicated. So the Yunhai, so the clouds and sea on the yellow mountain at sunrise is 人间奇观. I don't know, a sight to behold of the human world or something like that. 奇观, right? 气管. Okay, so 管 is a pipe, right? 管, 管子. 管子. This is a pipe. You can also have, what is it? 软管. 软管 is a tube. Okay, so we have a 气管, right? So it's an air tube or air pipe or something like this. Windpipe, air duct. Oh, okay, so windpipe as well. 吃饭时不要说话，否则食物容易呛入气管. Yeah, 呛 is choke, but obstruct choke. Yeah, you can also have 水管, water pipe. 水管. All right, air pipe in this case also has a meaning of airways, such as a human breathing. Let me just check the dictionary. 气管, is it in there? No, I'm going to add it. All right. Next is 气管. Yeah, okay, so 管. I don't know how to explain it very well. I know what it means. It's like organs, right? You have various organs of the body. 心脏, such as your heart, 是人体最重要的器官之一. All right, one of the most important organs of the body. Yeah, why is it qi? Why is it guan? I don't know. Organ of the body. Yeah, I don't know. It's organ. You have various organs. You know what your organs are. All right. Qi hei. Okay, so hei is black. Qi hei is kind of something like jet black or pitch black or something like this. Pitch black, yeah. Let's put it in Google image search. Qi hei, and we'll see how black this black is. Yeah, there's a lot of yeah, when you're early on in language learning, you learn things like black, but qi hei, jet black, pitch black. Yeah, you don't really get the level of nuance is like, yeah, precision with colors. Yeah. You get like red, green, blue, etc., and you get dark and light. But yeah, there's a lot more precise ways of saying things like this. Anyway, 停电了，整个房间漆黑一片，伸手不见五指。Alright, so after the electricity went off, the room 漆黑一片, 漆黑一片 is completely black. Alright, 起红. Hong is kind of coax. Yeah, this one can be a negative thing or a positive thing. I'm not sure. Sometimes it's positive in the sense of you make someone calm down or something like this, but you could also trick them into doing something, coax them into doing something bad. 班长上台发言时，几个调皮的男生在下面起哄。So naughty boys, naughty men, ridicule. Oh, 起哄. So this is heckling. Okay, 起哄. All right, let's have a quick look. 起哄 in the dictionary. 起哄. Okay, 许多人在一起，胡闹生事扰乱。So it requires multiple people to cause chaos. 他们在起哄, so causing a disturbance. And the second definition is 打趣，开玩笑。What is 打趣？打趣 So tease, make fun of. 打趣。Okay. 他说这句话是诚心要和他打趣。和他打趣。sorry, 和他起哄。和他哄。Make a fuss with it. 哄。Yeah, these sorts of things, I guess. All right. What is this? 切记? I do not know what this means. 这次经济危机反而成了公司 Oh, I do know what it is. Maybe I don't. 公司转型升级的重要契机. So 切 is like wedge. 机 is opportunity. Kind of like an opportunity to wedge yourself into something. I don't know. Oh, 契机, 契. Oh, it's not 切. Wedge. Oh, okay, so if it has mu, it's wedge. All right. So I was wrong about that. 契机. 契机. What is 契? It was this carving one, wasn't it? Yeah. 契机. So the dictionary calls it a turning point. 决事物转化的关键. Yeah. 也叫环节. 环节 is like a link. 环节. This one. 环节. That doesn't sound very 契机 to me. All right. 起筋. Yeah, 起筋. Oh, 契筋, right? 契筋. 契筋, as of this date. Yeah, I don't see it in other words, do I? I don't think so. 迄今为止，迄今人类还没有发现外星生命的直接证据。And 迄今为止，今为止 it's pretty much the same thing, right? 迄今为止 to this date and then stop, or to today and stop. Yeah. Are there any other words with 气? No, I don't know. I don't know what that is. 迄今 and 迄今为止. Those are the two we need to know. I don't think there's anything else there. One in the dictionary. In the dictionary, it's got 气味. 气味. 现象. Okay, so 气味. So 气 as yet. Okay, so as yet it's yet to show effects. All right. There's this, but it's pretty obscure. All right. 起劲, I don't know. But 劲 is 学劲. This one. 学劲. Exert strength. 劲. You also say 没有劲儿. 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 没有劲. 一劲, I don't know. Maybe it's like same as 实劲 or mustering up 劲. 孩子们在游乐场玩的起劲，根本不想回家。No, it's not 学劲. It's not like joyous or excited, energetic. 起劲. All right, I don't know this word. 起劲. 起劲. I'll have to look it up. 起劲, there it is. Right? 起劲, it says 情绪高，劲头大. So, like an elevated mood and 劲头大. 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 So 劲头, okay, 劲头. Lots of zeal, okay. 他们两人谈得很起劲. So their conversation is full of zeal and high spirits, all right? There's a second definition. 用劲, 用力, okay? 后来我急了，就起劲把头一右. There's a character here I don't recognize. Okay, 就劲. I'll put this and see if it gives me anything like this. 起劲. 差得很起劲. So the second use is a little different. 就起. What if I put 就起劲? 就起劲的干了起来. Yeah, this one. So it's 用力 or 用劲. So you kind of, I don't know, cranked up the effort and did it. They turned to dry up. No, they worked hard. All right. Okay, 器具. Well, 器 refers to like implements, apparatus. 具 is like tools, but also things like that. So I presume it just is a generic term for tools or something like this. 厨房里有各种烹饪器具. Okay, so maybe it's like utensils, cooking utensils. 包括锅、盘子和大担器. What is 大担器? Implement utensils, equipment. Yeah, okay, so cooking utensils. Egg beater, 打蛋器. What's an egg beater? Is that different to a whisk? Oh, well, that's a whisk. Okay, it is whisk and also an electric whisk. All right. 凄凉, 凄凉, yeah, both, well, the qi refers to things that are desolate, I believe. Liang is kind of 凉快, I don't know why it's there, but 凄凉. Qi, okay, grim, bleak, sad, okay. So where were we? 凄凉. 凄凉, 深秋的田野一片凄凉，觉生下枯黄的落叶. Yeah, so this is the open plains in the wild. 凄凉, it is desolate. Okay, desolate. There's only like dried leaves on the ground. Okay, qi liu. Okay, this one's not too hard. Liu pertains to the flow of something. It can pertain to the flow of shui liu, the flow of water, shui liu, right? Here it's the flow of dun, 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 gas, right? So it's airstream or airflow. Yeah. Qi liu, was there anything else? Turbulence. All right. 飞机遇到强烈气流，机身剧烈颠簸了一下。All right, 颠簸 is turbulence. This is 颠簸, boom, 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 up and down, boom. Bumpy road, bumpy road. Okay, so this is turbulence in the sense of, yeah, this is what you feel on the plane, right? Jolted around. But this is the actual turbulence itself, I guess. Helio. All right, next is qima. Qima, yeah. So this is it's kind of like at least, but it's a kind of at the very least kind of thing. It's like, oh, at the very least you could be polite, this kind of thing. 他起码要提前10分钟到达约会地点。这是基本礼貌。Yeah, at the very least, he should arrive 10 minutes early at the meeting place. It's just basic politeness. Yeah, at the very least. It's like very, very minimal requirements, this sort of thing. 起码. I think there's another one. Something else here, I believe. 起码. Yeah, 他虽然迟钝，但起码还很可靠。Yeah, there's another one. At the very least. 他起码还能你起码还能意识到要求救。Request for help. Yeah, I don't think this seems like a translation issue. 我们起码还得还得了一票。Yeah, at least. So the thing is, this should be 至少. 至少, this one. This is at least. At least we got one vote kind of thing. I don't know. Let's have a look. Maybe there's more to this. All right, so it's in the dictionary. The dictionary's definition is 至少. All right. 至少最低限度 the absolute bottom limit. 这是最起码的要求。起码的要求。Yeah, so it's the bare minimum requirements. Yeah, 起码的要求。起码 seems to function as an adverb, not just an adjective. 起码的生活所需 bare necessity. 起码的修养 all right. 起码的礼节 like minimal etiquette, something like this. 连起码的礼节都不懂 a total lack of common decency. More like etiquette than decency. Yeah. All right. 起码 all right. 启蒙 Qimeng refers to kind of like the first kind of elementary kind of thing, like a teacher, elementary teacher, the first or like very early stage of something. 这套百科全书是我童年的科学启蒙读物。Instruct the young. Fine, yeah. So I read, 百科全书 is an encyclopedia. So when I was a child, I read this encyclopedia, and it kind of was my scientific primer. 科学启蒙. I don't know, it kind of got me interested in science. Yeah, 启蒙. What else can be 启蒙? 启蒙运动. All right, 运动 is a movement. So in the sense of like in the Enlightenment, yeah. 启蒙老师 Abecedarian. Is that really a word? ABE Abecedarian? 初学者. No, it's a teacher. It's your first teacher. Yeah, so your first teacher would be the one that introduces you to a topic for the first time. So, for example, if you decide today that you're going to learn Chinese, you might get a teacher, and that would be your 启蒙老师, like starting from scratch kind of thing. Yeah. A few others here. The Enlightenment, 启蒙. Western learning from late Qing dynasty. I don't know what that means. All right. Anyway, let's continue. 奇妙. 奇妙 is kind of like marvelous or like something in that ballpark. 海底世界充满了奇妙的生物和景观. Okay, so the ocean floor life is filled with marvelous. Oh, ocean floor is filled with marvelous life and scenery. Marvelous. Yeah, marvelous is fine. Yeah. It's a bit strange, but it's strange in a good way, right? It's like, oh, it's not novel, but maybe interesting and unique and so on. Mysterious. Yeah. Next is 气馁. 气馁 is dejected. There's multiple other words for this, but 虽然失败了3次，但他没有气馁，继续尝试 continues trying. 气馁 to be discouraged. Yeah. 气馁. It's like, yeah, setbacks might make you feel 气馁. 没有气馁. 气馁. Dejected. Lose heart. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, it's not, I mean, that's a good translation. 他下了决心，不要太气馁. Okay, so she decided, no, she 下了决心. She was determined not to be too discouraged. 容易气馁, easy to be discouraged, easily discouraged, etc. All right. 侵犯. I think we did this one with the other ones, but 侵, kind of invading. 犯 kind of 犯错的犯, like you do something bad. 侵犯, you're kind of encroaching on something or doing something wrong. Yeah, okay. 未经许可, without permission. 使用他人的照片是对肖像权的侵犯. So you're encroaching on their. This is 肖像权. This is a new concept. It's not even in the dictionary. Yeah, it's 肖像权. So yeah, this is a new concept. Yeah, it's kind of like your right to your personal identity. 肖像权, 肖像权是指自然人 a natural person. Yeah, this is in legal context. 以在自己的肖像上, so this is your portrait or your likeness. So you have rights to control how your likeness is used. 所体现的人格利益为内容，享有的著作使用、公开以及许可他人使用自己肖像的具体人格权 personal rights. Yeah. Yeah, you need to pay attention to this sort of stuff when you're doing live streaming and whatnot. So some people really don't want to be in live streams. So you need to pay attention, like out the side of your eye. If someone's over there and you get the vibe that they do not wish to be on camera, you really got to avoid them kind of thing. Yeah. 著作权. So this is reproduction. Yeah, especially with AI, it's quite a big issue. 使用权, right to use someone's likeness. 公开权, like make it public. And 许可他人使用权. Okay, so the right to authorize someone else to use that likeness, use your likeness. Yeah. 肖像权. Yeah, maybe it needs to be added to the dictionary. What do you call it in English? In English. Portrait rights? Portraiture right? This one, personality right? Yeah, this one. This one. It's at least new in the sense that it has only recently come to my attention. It's probably not really new. Yeah, taking photos of people like celebrities. Who has control over that? Like the person in the photo. Yeah, different jurisdictions have different laws. Okay, if let's say someone carves a statue and that statue is like one of the best statues ever, and you take a photo of that statue, do you have the right to sell that photo? Copyright laws and laws like this are very complicated. Anyway, 侵犯, encroaching on some rights. But 侵犯, maybe an easier example is 版权. So 侵犯版权, copyright. Yeah, 侵犯版权, so infringing copyright. 侵犯版权. That's probably one of the most common examples. Actually, it may say it somewhere here. 版权. I don't know. Sometimes on websites they give you they mention copyright and they mention what you do if you see copyright being infringed. Yeah. So, for example, if they're a platform and they allow public submission of data or content, yeah, they might have a form where you can report copyright infringement. Maybe not this one, but maybe on other platforms. 侵犯版权. Okay, and last, 轻而易举. Yeah, so 轻, gentle, and easy to lift. 轻而易举. Okay, 举 is not really lift. It's more like 一举两得的举. I don't know. 轻而易举. Easy. Yeah. 对他来说，解决这道数学题轻而易举. All right, so that maths problem was very easy. 轻而易举. All right. I think that's all there is to it, really. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and report copyright infringement. And I will see you in the next video. TTFN.